Ahoy, welcome back. Peace and blessings. 42 Divine Principles of Mayat, number 6. I have not swindled offerings. Now, swindled is when you deceive someone, when you steal someone, you gain wealth in a deceitful way. Offerings are just gifts, contributions, presents, that you can offer to a God, to yourself, to anything, to the world, to the universe. The real gift is life. You can't make offerings when you're dead. You can't swindle anyone when you're dead. You can't do anything when you're dead. Your life. This principle to me is just reminding you of how genuine you are as a soul, as a spirit, as a person. Our life is real. We are real people. We didn't swindle this life. You get what I mean? We didn't convince our mom and dads to make us. We didn't convince the universe to make us. We didn't convince God to make us. We didn't convince the earth to let us live here. We didn't convince the trees to let us breathe. You get what I mean? We didn't swindle anything. Our life is pure and genuine. So all the offerings you make are also pure and genuine. They came from you. They came from your life. They came from your soul, your spirit. And you can make offerings to yourself, Like every time you do something for yourself, you're really making an offering to yourself. It's just a heavy word, like offering, sounds like witchcraft and like magical, spiritual and stuff. But offering is just like everything is an offering, Everything can be considered a gift, right? You wrap it up, you know what I'm saying? Everything could be a gift. When you wake up, work out, you in essence made an offering to yourself. When you spend a little bit more money, get the thing you really want, instead of like some off-brand stuff, you kind of made an offering to yourself. You go try to meditate, relieve your stress, you've made an offering to yourself. Because these are things you can't do when you're dead. I'm not going to tell you like what happens when you die and stuff like that, because I believe in science, and I'm not sure. You get what I mean? Like, I've died before, I'm still here, so I think it's very special. It's out of my control. Who am I to tell you what happens? But I have friends who are dead. I have family members who are dead. They can't make any more offerings. They can't. Their gift is gone. Their gift is going back to source, back to God. Whatever you believe in heaven, etc. They've been gifted something else. But we're all here on earth. We're all here alive. You're watching this video. This is like my offering to you. I'm just giving you what I can, right? I'm just talking to you. You know what I mean? I wouldn't view it that highly, but it can be viewed that way. You go apologize to someone. It's kind of like an offering. You go introduce yourself to someone. It's kind of like an offering. We are the closest representations to God. You know what I mean? On the planet. People get worship, celebrities and stuff, they're dang near worship. The dollar pretty much worshipped. Even us, I'm sure there's someone in your life who worships you. I worship people in my life, for sure. People are attracted to things, beauty, intelligence, wisdom. When you work on those aspects of yourself, you're really making offerings to yourself. That's what I want you to do. Self-love is really important, Self-love won't go away, people can pass on, you can break up with, you know what I mean? You can, your relationship can end, your partner can start feeling different ways, but self-love is important. We have to make self-offerings, Like sometimes I just gotta go do stuff for myself. It's like, man, because I'm a guy, it's just like, I'm a guy and I'm a man, The man part of me knows I should just do this. The guy part of me is like, man, we need some offerings. we gotta go do something lit. We gotta go have fun. We gotta go get some nice clothes. We gotta go do something nice for ourselves. It's nothing to be a nice person. It's nothing to do something nice for yourself. It can be the simple things. I take a lot of gratitude into the simple things. Everything you do for yourself is genuine. Even if it's something you regret, something you will never do again. You know, something you don't feel the same way about yourself. You know, it was still genuine. You know, and moving on and apologizing is genuine too. But yeah, number 6, I have not swindled offerings. Our life is just very precious. You know, every life is, and it was genuine. Like this whole world, no one can tell you how this whole world was made. You know, we can try. You know, science is wrong all the time. You know, they're always updating their models and their hypotheses and everything. You know what I mean? Finding new anomalies, new anomalies and stuff. But it's just, you know, you can't swindle knowledge. You know, how are you gonna be smart? You have to study. You have to do the work. You can't just pretend like you're smart. You can't swindle that offering. You know. You know, if you can't cook. You can't just pretend like you can cook. You know what I mean? You can't just go buy some Popeyes and then like take it out the box, put it on a plate. Talk about you cooked. You know, everyone's gonna know the truth. You know, everyone takes that little Cajun on there. You can't. The little Cajun seasoning on that thing. So it's really just about being genuine. You know, you can't swindle offerings because you are a guy. You know, if you want to do something, you really have to put in the work to do it. You know, if you want to be a photographer or something, you gotta go start taking pictures. You gotta get a, you know, you gotta get the equipment. You gotta do all these things. You can't just, I wanna be this. You know, that's almost like a swindle offering when you want to do something but you don't do it. You know, it's like a lie, right? Like, oh, I wish I could do this. I want to be doing this, but you're not doing it. You're trying to swindle offerings. You're wishing things will just come to you when literally so much has already came to you. You get what I mean? Like your own life has came to you. Everything in existence has already came to you. Now it's just being in the right scenario, you know, being in the right mindset and putting in the work. That's really it. You know, if you wanted to worship God, you would. You know, if you wanted to go to church, you would. If you wanted to be a better person, you would. You know, if you wanted to go to therapy, you would. If you wanted to do, you know, whatever you want to do in your own life, you can't swindle your own life. You know, you can't just pretend like you're the best person, the best musician, the best fighter, the best. You know, you have to show and prove to everyone. You know, when God comes, everyone will bow, right? That's what it says. When you're that person you say you are, everyone will see you as that. You know, you don't have to pretend. That's how I really take this principle. Just staying genuine, reminding you to work hard, you know. You've already been blessed with life. There's nothing really else we can give you. Swindling is just taking credit for things you haven't really done. Deep down, we're animals. We have an animal part of us, you know. Maybe we're part animals, you know. But we will know the truth, you know. We're part animals, part God. We're a mix of a bunch of different stuff, right? Like scientists say 7 billions of year old, you know, we're mixed with all kind of stuff, right? But we'll know when something's genuine, you know. You'll know when you see God, you know. You won't deny. You'll know when you see the devil. You can't deny. You'll know when you see me. You're gonna see me and you're like, oh, that's not Cerberus. You know, it's like seeing your mom. Oh, that's not your mom. You know, we're gonna start calling. You know, there's only one. There's only one. You know what I mean? If you're new, you're trying to make offerings to gods and stuff. The same thing you would like, they would more than likely like. You can communicate with them and things of that nature. Ask for signs and stuff. Like, what do you need right now? You know. Because isn't that like the worst thing? Like someone gives you a gift and you don't even want it. Like you're never gonna use it. You know, you just take it with a smile. Like, okay, thanks, thanks, man. You know, it's the thought that counts, honestly. Right? Those are still good gifts, but there's a difference between a good gift and a great gift. You know, I haven't really thought about it. Like, what would be like my greatest offering to the God that I believe in, you know. It's truly just my life, you know. I don't have nothing else to offer. I don't got nothing else to offer. It's just my life. Even if I was to make some big monument, it would still just be my life, you know. Some big sculptures and stuff would be cool though, right? He's literally God. Like, I don't think he cared. You know, I don't think he cared. Me personally, like make a 1,000,000-foot statue. Like nothing. You know, if it helps people, like that's the best offering. Really, is just to help other people, spread the message, positivity. You don't even have to believe in a God to do those things though. To live a decent life, you know. It's like you're really already God. You know, God's worshiping other gods. Same way humans worship other humans. You know, humans worship some animals. Animals worship some. You know, it's really like multifaceted. Our life can get so complex. I do like making offerings though, just as a sign of respect. You know, I haven't been doing magic for real. I mean, I've done magic. I just do the simplest stuff. Like I haven't did no like, let me go get some equipment and stuff for magic. You know, I need to. I definitely need to. I'm just at the level where it's like, man, this don't work. It's like, That's why I haven't really been saying much about magic, even though it's like close to my heart. Cause I want the you know, like the godly level, like flying and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Bringing fireballs and shit. Like I'm on that. But I know my simpler magic works and stuff. I was like, man, you know, man, if I ain't flying yet, like, what's the point, man? I done fly before though, but I just, you know, just practice. That's really the best offering, bruh. Practice. You know, keep practicing being yourself, practicing your skills, your passions. You know, practice being even close with God, you know. Practice being close with yourself. That's what I've been doing lately, like still getting rid of like the stains, you know, the deep Euro stain, trying to scrub them out. Like, to get that analogy, like, I'm on some deep cleaning, like behind the cabinet stuff, like, you know, just trying to be more at peace. You know, practice being at peace, practice relaxing, you know. I love y'all though. Peace and blessings. Till next time.